Hello, back in the kitchen and doing tomato soup today. Before I start making our other tomato soup, I just want to talk about why real quick. And I've got this can of Campbell's tomato soup here. And why is because we'll notice the second ingredient on here is high fructose corn syrup. And we've got a couple of other preservatives in here and some wheat flour. If you look at the nutrition facts, you'll see that it's got 12 grams of sugar in it. And there's 2.25 servings in this can, and your serving size is only half a cup, which means that the amount of sugar in this whole can, because nobody ever eats just a half a cup of soup. So this is about how much sugar you're talking about in this one can of tomato. It's a lot. So now we're just going to make some healthy soup, garden vegetable soup, that is mainly tomato flavored out of stuff that I have in the refrigerator. And this is typically what I make it out of. Tomatoes are the main ingredient, and we always make sure that there's onions, garlic, peppers, and zucchini. And then after that, you can kind of throw in whatever else you want. I've got some herbs laying around today, so I'm going to make this one kind of herby. So I'm going to chop all this stuff up and very simply put it in the blender. Here we go. Garlic and a seeded jalapeno that I had left over from the farmer's market. Okay, I have a lovely pot of blended vegetables that I basically put on the stovetop to reduce. I just want to get some of the liquid out so it gives you makes you feel a little bit more like it's tomato soup and not tomato juice. So I've got some salt. I like crushed red pepper because I like it spicy, but obviously you don't need that much if you don't like it. And a big old pile of basil and parsley. So obviously, as we pointed out before, there is sugar in tomato soup, and there usually is sugar in tomato soup and tomato sauce and all that kind of stuff. So you are going to want to put a little bit in depending on how ripe your tomatoes are. And then you just taste it and see if you like it. If you like that creamy way that it turns out when you add like milk to tomato soup instead of water, you can put cream in this, or you can put butter in it to cut the acid. You need the fat to cut the acid. If you want to avoid the sugar, you can do that. And of course, no self-respecting tomato soup is complete without a grilled cheese sandwich. So to do a grilled cheese sandwich, I'm just going to heat up my pan. And I like to do this in olive oil. So I got my olive oil in my hot pan, and I'm going to add olive oil to my hot pan. Enough to cover the bottom, and I'm not going to worry about how much is down there because this is good olive oil that's good for you. What I am going to worry about is not letting it overheat. I don't want the pan to get too hot, and I don't want the olive oil to start smoking or you lose all the health benefits. And then what I've got is this delicious sourdough bread that Wegmans makes that is a favorite of mine, stuffed with cheddar cheese. This sourdough has rosemary and olive oil already in it. And we're just going to take these sandwiches and fry them in the olive oil until they're golden and delicious. And there you have it, grilled cheese and tomato soup for adults.